Hey guys, I finally made it to the store to buy all of my homeschool stuff for the year, so I'm gonna share what I got with you and how much I spent with you. If you're new to my channel, my name is Alana and my channel is all about marriage, homemaking, healthy living, and homeschooling, so please subscribe. Hey guys, so today is Friday and it was the first day of tax-free week, so I went to the store to start working on my list of my tiny list of homeschool materials that I need. My first video, I showed you guys my homeschool closet and what I had already, and kind of like was thinking out loud with you. I think I made this list on that video based on what I had and what I think I would need. So all I needed was handwriting paper, which I got a third grade one and a first grade one. I had to go to a different store for this. I went to Walmart first, and then I went looking for good handwriting paper, because the ones that I have found at like the dollar store, Walmart, or the other places is not, the lines are like huge, you know, and this is perfect for my little third grader. So this was $4, 2 and 2. So that is off the list. Got that. Check it out. This evening, the Beta Matthew C. workbook, I will be ordering that online, so that I'll do later. Glue sticks, they were 50 cents at Walmart, so I got 3 packs of these because we do a lot of crafts, and when we have co-op at our house and we're doing a craft, it's nice to have a glue stick for everybody. So I got 6 off the list. I did not get yellow number 2 pencils. I got these fun Spider-Man and Star Wars pencils instead. They were 50 cents a pack, so I thought, why not hook them up with some cool pencils that they'll be excited to write with. And then the watercolor coloring book was nowhere to be found. I went to Hobby Lobby, not today, but the other night. I was on a date, and so of course, what did we do? Shop, because that's what you do on dates when you're married with children. So we went to Hobby Lobby, and I thought, perfect, they are going to have a beautiful bird watercolor coloring book here. And they didn't. They didn't. I guess because the new thing is coloring books, and the watercolor stuff is kind of dated, and so it's not what's in right now. So I had to go online to find one, and I did. I got this, I can't remember what it's called, but it's American Birds. So it's gonna be awesome to have a beautiful watercolor coloring book that we can paint the birds as we learn about them through our first semester of nature study, birds being the topic. So I'm super pumped about that, so off my list. Now, tonight I'll be ordering that Matthew C, and I will be registering them under the Umbrella School. So those are the last 2 things I have to do. The Beta Matthew C workbook, register them under the Umbrella School, but I didn't only buy those things. I ended up getting myself a notebook because I need one, and I am a writing person. Like, I always have to-do lists, and even though I have my phone, my to-do lists are on paper because it just feels better to do that. I did go ahead and get some construction paper because we don't just use it for crafts in school and for co-op with all the other kids. We also use these for anyone's birthday, cousins, friends, family. We like to make them a birthday card out of construction paper and then decorate it and then give them that. So it's nice, it's handy to have all the time. And then I got 2 hole punchers for crafts and just for fun, because if you give a kid a hole puncher and a paper, they're gonna go to town and they're gonna have a blast. So it was 50 cents. I got 2 of them, and I'm sure I could find some use in some Pinterest easy craft for them. I got new dry erase markers because I forgot that I was down to 1, and I need these guys. We do all of our math on a white dry erase board. Not all of it. We do some, we go back and forth. We'll do a worksheet some days and then the dry erase board some days. It's just more fun for them to have a marker to write with and to get to come up to the board and write than to sit there with a worksheet. But obviously I'm buying the Matthew C worksheet, or workbook, so we're gonna use that. And my husband actually stole my whiteboard, so I bought myself a new one. And so this was 10 bucks. This was the most expensive thing that I got. Everything else was super cheap. So I spent 10 bucks on this. This was probably like $2 to $3. This was like $2, we'll just say. 50 cents. 50 cents, 50 cents times 3, 50 cents times 2. This was like $5. This was expensive. And then the handwriting paper was $8 and my notebook was $1. So I spent under $25. And then I still need to buy the beta workbook, register them. And then that coloring book was actually $5, but shipping was $5. So it was $10. But you know what? I had already gone to 3 different stores looking for it and nobody had it. So whatever. So we're pretty much ready for school. Last thing I've got to do is go to the library and see if they've got the books that I need for the semester or for the whole year really. But I didn't get to go this week because they're remodeling inside. So I went and it was closed the whole week. So I'm just gonna go first thing on Monday and I'll definitely share what I find out with you there and tell you how I do that part of homeschooling, because when you're utilizing the free books from the library, you've got to make sure you have a library day scheduled every week so that you're not late. And then based on, you know, depending on the rules at your library, if you got to take your books in, show it to them physically to check in, then recheck out after you've had it out for 4 weeks, you know, that's what we have to do. So I always schedule a library day. I look ahead on my schedule to see what books I'm going to need for those 2 weeks, and then I only get the books I need for those 2 weeks, plus some reading books and stuff like that. So, and nature study books. So I feel pretty ready. I'm sorry to say I'm not super excited about school starting. I'm not excited. It's just like, yep, that's what we do. Last year I was like so excited. I was so ready. It was, yes, look at all this stuff. I think that the library will get me excited. Seeing the books that we're gonna read and flipping through them and seeing what they're about, that's probably gonna get me excited. And I am pretty excited that we're starting with birds, and I'm super excited that we're covering the Renaissance era. So there's some really good things to look forward to. So yeah, I hope you are doing great and you're not overwhelmed and you're enjoying preparing for homeschool, because you're gonna have an awesome year.